Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Curse of the Azure Bonds Remastered. So we're going to be starting a new run, but this whole stream's probably going to be just character creation, to be honest. So there's a few reasons for that. I'm almost done with the economy adjustments, and I want to have those done before I start the next playthrough. So I don't want to actually start playing the game too much until that happens. So we're going to just spend a lot of time coming up with some strategies, tactics, trying to figure out the best combos we want to use for this. I do plan on enabling item damage, the economic adjustments, and the treasure experience adjustments. So all three of those combined, and of course we're going to do an Iron Man run. It's going to be one heck of a AD&D experience. Should be quite different than what we've seen in the past, so we'll see how it goes. But hey, it looks like we got Jimmy and Bo chatting. Welcome, guys. How are you doing? Jimmy says I should make a prediction. Will the intro team win the battle against the Black Dragons? Yeah, that's a good prediction. The Black Dragons have been doing well because I've bumped them up to 4 instead of just 2. Because they used to always lose when there was just 2 of them. Day's going great here, Bo. How about you? Bo says all new run, all party members called Bo. Beauregard, Beaumont. That would be hilarious. Glad you're doing good, Bo. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. The Black Dragons rejoice. Yeah, did you see the one dancing around? Because he was all happy. Just character creation, my kind of stream, Bo says. And Jimmy says the treasure experience stuff I want to see in action for sure. Yeah. So let me try to do this. I'm going to flip the screen to my left monitor so that you can see the options, because I don't think you can normally see them. So under options here, you see I've added a bunch of things. So here's item damage. We want that turned on. Okay, we have psionics on. Random parties and events. That's another thing I've recently added. Economic or economy adjustments, we'll turn that on. Allow missile attacks 10-foot range. That's on by default now. And then treasure experience adjustments on. So we're going to do a playthrough. But like I said, this is pretty much going to be just character creation. So now let's flip this back. All right, so we got to think about this. So with item damage on, if we start nuking the enemies a lot with fireballs and things like that, we're going to lose a lot of items. Fireball does massive damage to items. Cold-based spells are better. They're less likely to damage things. And then, of course, mental spells are perfect. They do 0 damage, or anything that does magic damage, like magic missile or insect swarm or things of that nature. So lightning and electricity can damage things, but they're less likely as well as fire. Some of the cleric spells can damage things like blade barrier, but it's more like a crushing attack, which isn't super likely to damage things. We are going to have more limited magic items now. They'll be a lot more limited because of the treasure experience adjustments. Well, really, it's more because of the economic adjustments. Treasure experience adjustment, what that does is it makes it where you only get experience when you sell the items. And if you've partially used the items before you sell them, it keeps track of that. And you won't get as much experience when you sell them. So we'll have to make choices on every item, whether we want to keep it and use it or partially use it or what. Okay, so I think I want to actually try a monk because of this, because they won't have to rely on items at all. So we'll see how that works, having one monk in the party, not messing things up. I'm going to do lawful neutral. Alignment's a much bigger deal now because of the protection from good and protection from evil spells, preventing natural attacks. Let's do lawful neutral. And yes, I want to choose weapon proficiencies. So monks are great until you start fighting enemies that have heavy armor. I do want to get light crossbows 1. So let's think about something that's good against armor, like a Becte Corbin is. The all pike, actually, if you do a guard now with the latest enhancements, or no, it's not all pike, it's the spear. Spear, you'll do double damage when they come running toward you. You can also throw spears. So I'm tempted to try a spear. Let's pick a spear. Okay, what else? Let's do halberd. Okay, now we're going to spend a lot of time rolling. What's the most hit points we can get? Looks like about 30. Oh, wow. This is pretty good. Yeah, we're keeping this. That was quick. All right. So who was first to chat? Was it Jimmy? It's Jimmy, then Bo. Jimmy gets to be the monk. Shit, let's do just straight fist. I like it. Legs. Second color. I want to put some speckles on him too. How's that look? I like it. Save Jimmy. All right, we got Jimmy. Pretty good saving throws there. +3 saving throw versus bonus versus charm, fear, hypnosis, illusion, and suggestion. He has some thief skills. And that's where you can see here open hand attacks. They're great against unarmored and leather. But then once you get to banded mail, splint mail, it starts to go downhill pretty quickly. You can do 1d6, so you can do 2 to 7 damage open hand. His chance to stun for 1d6 rounds is on +5 hit. And if he rolls, he can get a kill chance based on the monster's armor class. That's what it's equal to. It's immune to haste and slow. He can dodge missiles on petrification save. He takes 0 damage on spell save. So pretty sweet. I do want to try to get a psionic too. Hey, Toothless. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hey, and Saztam's here. Welcome. How are you, Saz? This is pretty much going to be a all character creation stream, by the way, guys, for the next run. Because like I was saying, I want the economy adjustments, treasure experience adjustments, all that done. And I'm close to having it done, but it's not 100% yet. So I don't want to actually start playing the game until I get that 100% complete. Okay, so we got a monk. We are going to have item damage on, like I said, so we're going to have to think about this. Let me look. Halflings actually can be psionics. It's dwarves, halflings, and humans. And they can have 19 constitution too. How awesome would it be to have either a dwarf or a halfling that can regenerate when we find the girdle of the dwarves and have psionic ability to like alter their size or something else. All those disciplines are random. I'm not going to get to pick them, but that would be pretty sweet. The chance of getting that combo is almost impossible though, because it's really hard to get psionics to roll, and then we'd have to just happen to get 19 constitution. So I don't see that happening. Halfling druid that had psionic ability, that'd be pretty cool. But having fighters that could do psionics would be cool too. Thanks for giving Saz the shout out, Jimmy. Let me take a look at dwarf. Fighter thief, assassin, and cleric. All right, we're going to shoot for a psionic fighter dwarf. This is going to be weird. Could be pretty crazy. Let's make him neutral. All right, we're going to choose weapon proficiencies. Let's see. I definitely want longsword for one. Actually, I want to do longbow. Flask of oil would be interesting too. Let's take that. Although that does fire damage. But if we're fighting monsters that don't have items, it doesn't matter. Hey, Moody. Welcome. How are you doing? This stream is all about building character, lol. Yeah, that's right, Moody. In case we want to dual wield, let's get a hand axe. Pick weapon specialty, man. Oh, it's a tough choice. Guess we'll do longsword. Do we want to be a double specialist with a longsword? Yes, let's go for it. Now, which one did we lose? We lost our hand axe. We still have longbow. What else? Let's pick... I want to pick something that's good against heavy armor. Let's do a flail, because flails are pretty darn good and they're one-handed. Now, this is going to take ages to get psionics. I'm just going to hold down the wire just to show you. if you see some teal color flash across the middle, that means right there, that was 103. That would have been really good psionic. That's what we got to shoot for. And we want to try to have good attributes at the same time. Yes, you can specialize in flasks of oil. That is correct. You can specialize in throwing that, acid, poison. Basically, you got to remember that it's not really specialized. It's a weapon proficiency. Without a weapon proficiency, you have a penalty. So it's not like you get a bonus to hit with it, but if you don't have it, then you have a penalty to hit with it. Okay, 59 is not good enough. I want to have at least 100 so we could potentially do a psionic blast against non-psionics. But man, it's going to take a while. It was 30. But also, if we end up lucking out and getting some good disciplines, we could, the more psionic points, the better. I haven't implemented every discipline by any means, but I've done a pretty good amount of them. 83, that's pretty good, but still not good enough. Jimmy says, bold prediction. Flask of oil hard mode Iron Man run. Coming soon, 2025. It's possible. You'd be destroying a lot of items if you had that enabled. So, Bo, are we going to get a super character for you here? 16 psi, that's way too low. We'll probably be on this character half an hour, at least. Unless we get really lucky. Pull out your lucky dice, guys, and roll for me. Moody's on a 5-stream watch streak. Nice. Okay, so 107's awesome, but the rest of these attributes are garbage. We can't take it. He would be terrible. Armor class 10. Strength of 15. Yeah. Psionics were good, but the rest was terrible. That's why this is going to take a long time to roll. Hey, Maverick, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says Alexa rolled a 19 when I asked her. That's good. Got 19 Constitution according to Alexa. Lucky dice, nay, loaded dice, yay, Jimmy says. Moody says, how do you get the psionic attribute? Is it based on ability score? Good question, Moody. Yes. So there's a big random aspect to it. You have to have at least, I think it's either 15 or 16 in either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma just to get a shot at it. So at least one of them have to be that. And for every point above 15 or 16, again, not sure the exact number, I don't remember, you start to get bonuses on the chance. But it's a very, very low chance even with that situation. So, 97, but the rest still weren't very good. So it's really hard to get psionics over 100 and have a good attribute. The reason why I'm shooting for over 100 is because you get to choose your attack and defense modes for psionic. And psionic blast is the only one that'll work against non-psionics. Your disciplines will work no matter what, but I'd like to be able to use the Sonic Blast in battle as a fighter. That'd be pretty sweet. So we need 100. Oh, wow. Okay, 141. The strength's pretty lousy for a fighter, but 43 hit points isn't bad for level 5. Constitution of 15. We're not going to get many bonuses each level, but having that high intelligence and wisdom can actually help too. Now we're going to keep this. Choose psionic modes. Yes. We get 2, so we're going to pick Sonic Blast. And the other mode, you're doing good. Glad to hear that, Maverick. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. The other modes will only work if we happen to run across another psionic. And I think I'm going to do ID insinuation. We could potentially command them like in robot mode with that. Defense modes, we already picked one automatically. You're forced to already have one. So it looks like we get all 5 of these. Okay, nice. So let me think. Weapon wise, we picked a sword. Let's find one with a shield. Keep. What do we want? Shield. That looks good enough for me. Add bow. Sweet. Let's see what disciplines we got. Dimension walk, molecular manipulation. Gosh, did I implement? I know I didn't implement dimension walk. We do have cell adjustment. That's a good one. That allows us to heal, I believe. We can heal others with that and cure disease. Molecular manipulation. I don't think that's implemented yet. But at least we did get one useful one. That cell adjustment's can be really interesting. And then we get +3 to hit and damage with longswords because he's a double specialist. He gets 4 armor class bonus against trolls and giants. 1 hit bonus versus orcs. +4 dwarf bonus against some saving throws. Wow, so yeah, against spell he has 10 saving throws, so 50% chance. That's pretty good. Okay. Nice. So, what do I want to do next? I think, okay, last time I had a paladin. Let's try to avoid having one this time. Let me take a look at elf here for a minute. We could go the cavalier route and have a female who has a unicorn. Let's give it a shot. We'll make her lawful good, I guess. What do we want her to specialize with? Javelins would actually be interesting. You can't, I don't think they can, well, can they get weapon of choice for that? I don't think so. Let me check and see what they can get for a weapon of choice. Yeah, longsword, broadsword, or scimitar. Okay. Do broadsword. So we're going to make her absolute tank. We can potentially get higher than this with strength because of the training ability of Cavaliers. This is good. I'm going to keep this, but then we'll try again. So who is next to chat? Toothless. Toothless Shark, and then Lemonade ST, which is Sazdam. Toothless Shark. Let's do this. We're gonna create a new one. Give it a shot. See if we see if we can get any better. So we're gonna do broadsword, javelin, short bow, military pick, broadsword. 19 dex, that's nice, but we need way better strength. So Cavaliers have this special training thing. As they level up, their attributes can actually increase. Some of the attributes. And they can go beyond the limits of the race and sex. So we could even get 1800 strength on a female elf Cavalier. Hey, Boat Ladder, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? This is just a character creation stream. Let's see if we can get 19 dex with 18 something strength and 18 constitution. You remember that from Unearthed Arcana, Moody? "16 Constitution." Nope. The other cool thing about psionics is barbarians have no opposition to psionics like they do magic users and illusionists. So we could potentially have a barbarian too if we wanted. You could even have a barbarian with psionics. That sounds pretty cool. We might shoot for that. Elves can't get psionics, by the way. Only humans, dwarves, and halflings. Holy moly, Boat Ladder's on a 20 stream watch streak. Wow, that's impressive. So we may end up keeping the other one if I can't get this one to generate better stats. 1875 strength's pretty sweet, and it's only going to go up. In fact, her dexterity will go up too. Yeah, you know what? Because of that, I'm just going to keep the other character. So that's Toothless Shark. Yeah, dexterity will go up as she levels up. So will strength. Is it half elf? I thought it was elf. Oh, I did a male. I thought I did female. We don't have the unicorn. Okay, we do have to recreate then. Great. I thought I did female, but evidently I didn't. Yeah, Toothless Shark's one of our chatters, Moody. I'm assuming it's he has been around for a while now. You can correct me if I'm wrong if you're female. Toothless. I always assume male just because, like, retro games like this, 90% of them seem to be male players or watchers. So that is the cool thing about the Cavalier. These roles, because of the training, we will get increases. I want to start out with 18 though, strength at least. Dexterity is too low. Eyes start to go buggy after a while. I think I'm going to keep this because those attributes will go up as we level up. All right, Toothless Shark. Hair. Let's make her blonde. That's good. All right, let's look. Now you have the unicorn. 27 hit points, armor class 2. They go 14. Cast Dimension Door. Immune to paralysis, death magic, charm, and poison. Okay. Mount. All right. So let's create. So we have a Cavalier, a Fighter Psionic, a Monk. Let's do a Barbarian. Let's try to get a Barbarian Psionics. So let's do Human, because they're the only ones that can be Barbarians. Let's make him true neutral. Okay, weapon proficiencies. I want to do a Becte Corbin. We're going to have him dual wield. So let's do dagger, hand axe, hammer, heavy crossbow. Mace. Barbarians have the least penalty for weapons they're not used to. They only lose one Thaco. So it's not as critical as the other classes. Do a composite longbow. Sling. Okay. 83 Psionic. Let's go for some high attributes. We'll spend some time on him. Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Jimmy says Psionic Barbarian has the flavor of Dark Sun. Yeah, it's true. Thanks for giving Sever the shout out. Feel free to mention what you've been streaming if you want, Sever. So dexterity is a huge deal with barbarians. We want 18. We want 18 strength. And we want 18 constitution. We're going to spend a lot of time on them. Holy moly, we just got it. Look at that. Yeah. We're not getting Psionics, but that's okay. So I think this was Saztam, maybe. Let me look. Yep. This is Lemonhead ST. Okay. We're going to try again on Lemonhead. I would really like to have Psionics on a Barbarian. That'd be amazing. And since this whole stream is just going to be character creation, we have plenty of time. So let's do Becte Corbin, dagger, hammer, hand axe, heavy crossbow, mace, lucerne hammer, sling. So we're gonna wait till we get Psionics with this one. And then we'll check the rest of the attributes. Maverick says, does your mod work with all editions of Curse of Azure Bonds, including stream version? Yes, this is a remaster. This isn't a mod. So as long as you purchased either the Steam version, the original, or GOG version, this will execute. It'll run. Because they need to make money off the game. I'm not making anything. I don't want to make anything off this because I don't want to get in trouble. And the people that own the intellectual property rights need to keep making their money. So that's why I made this look for those programs. So as long as you bought it and have a legit copy, then you can download my remaster for free. That is great Psionics, but the rest are terrible. So we're not taking it. This is a Windows program, by the way. This isn't DOS. So you have to run this on Windows. Just make sure you have the install. You can look through the README. It tells you where you need to have the other versions installed. And then you just run this and you get everything that's in it. And oh yeah, my pleasure. Character creation, that's how you roll. Moody says. Let me let my dog out real quick. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Hey everyone, I am back. Let's continue on creating. We're trying to get Sinex on a barbarian. Good attributes. Strength was too low. $15 Sinex is too low. And then we have 2 more characters. We'll have to figure out what we want. Some casters, maybe. I mean, another alternative is we could try to get by with 0 casters and just have psionic ability. Could be pretty interesting. Or 1 caster. Got lots of options. Hey, Car, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Car says 300 platinum. Why adventure? That's yeah, it's way too much money. The economic adjustments are gonna not give you that much to start with. Good Sinex, but the rest is horrible. We're gonna be rolling on this guy for quite a while. And then we'll hope we get good dexterity and strength and constitution at the same time. It's just so unlikely. 23 Sinex too low. $46. I mean, I'll take something like 46 if the rest of the attributes are amazing. Car says my old DM would say that a single gold piece was enough to keep a family warm, or keep a farm family well fed and maintained for a month. That's true for farm family. It's not true for adventurers. Gary Gygax in first edition says you should be taking away about 100 gold pieces per month just on taxes and expenses, which I don't have that implemented, but I'm probably going to put it in as an optional rule that you can enable. Yeah, the economy fixes are going to be a really big deal. Man, this was pretty good. Too bad we didn't get Sinex with it. Excited to test it out. This is AD&D First Edition. I don't know. I've never played the original D&D. I've only played Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So I do not know. Dexterity is too low. Dexterity, like I was saying earlier, it's critical to barbarians. They get double bonuses from it. So we want to get that as high as possible. In fact, gauntlets of dexterity, getting to 19 dexterity will give bonus armor class of 2 to the barbarian. For every point above a certain amount, they get 2. They're the only class that does that. So that makes those gauntlets really good for barbarians with 18 dexterity. As long as we're wearing light, non-bulky armor, you get the +2. Plus, if you notice, we have 15 movement down there. No, good Sonic, but the rest is bad. Car says, back in the day, I knew a girl whose dad had the original chainmail books. I don't know which I miss more, her or those books. That's funny. Strength. The strength. It's just not good enough. Darn it. See what kind of magic combos we can get. Like I said, this is just character creation the whole stream, so we have time. And we already have 3 created. So we're in pretty darn good shape. $109. Dang. The rest is terrible though. And we won't know what disciplines we get until we've finished creating the character. Hopefully we'll get a useful one. Level drain on barbarians make a huge impact because they are much lower level in general than the rest of the characters. 19. Still got the other barbarian in case we can't get a better one. Stubborn psionics. Imagine if you were trying to do this in real life with real dice. Yeah, the rest is garbage. Oh man. Holy moly. Too bad we didn't get a psionic roll on that. 18s in everything except intelligence. $145 psionics, but the rest is too bad. Hey Tim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome back to the character creation stream. That's all we're doing tonight. This is the 4th character. We'll have 2 more to try to get through. We're getting psionics on a barbarian. That's why it's taking ages. 3 stream watch streak for Tim. Nice. Yeah. So this run is going to have the economic fixes I've implemented, the treasure experience adjustments to make it play the way Gary Gygax intended you to play the game. It's going to have item damage enabled, so it's going to be really hardcore mode. But I'm not 100% done with the economy adjustments. I'm really close, but not 100%, so I didn't want to start playing tonight. I just wanted to do the creation. Okay, dexterity. Nope, not doing it. Hang on one second. I gotta check on my dog real quick. Okay, she's okay. Yes. Yeah, version 2.9, which hasn't been released yet, will include all those adjustments. I'm hoping to have it done within a few days. But I need to do some testing on it too. I want to make sure that there's nothing major broken. And I might be tweaking it over time. The tweak part, I'm fine with having it released for others before then, but I would rather get it fairly well tested before doing that. Really hard to get good psionics with good attributes. Like that was a 107, but dexterity was terrible. No, Constitution's too low. Dexterity's too low. Constitution's too low. Stars have to be in alignment. Oh man. I hate seeing 133 psionics and then low strength and constitution. I think Saz didn't get any psionics. He had great other attributes, but no psionics. I just want to have some psionic ability, even if it's weak, where I could just do like one discipline or something. If it's a useful one. Watch, we'll probably get some really good rolls. Get our psionic, and then the disciplines are terrible. Like ones that I haven't 100% implemented yet. Wow. It's being stubborn. All right. This is not good, but I want to check, see what we get for psionics. Get 2 attack modes. So we can't even use Psionic Blast against non-psionics. So this doesn't really matter to me. Okay. 2 defense modes. Tower of Iron Will. Let's see what they got assigned. Body weaponry, that's an interesting one. And clairvoyance. So, I mean, body weaponry is pretty good. It's better on mages than barbarians, though. No good. Let's create a new one. Moody says, if you want really good rolls, go to Texas Roadhouse, lol. They got good rolls, Moody? That's what we got to do. We got to go to Texas Roadhouse, get some rolls, and roll while we're eating the rolls. Maybe we'll have good luck. That'd be a funny live stream, wouldn't it? Live stream from a laptop in Texas Roadhouse, eating rolls while you're rolling. Knew this would take a while doing this one. I can get 18 dexterity and 18 on another attribute. I'll take 16 or 15 on the third, as long as I have Psionics. Yeah, this will be a fun party. Nope. Roll, roll, roll your boat. $52. 75, but dexterity was bad. Wow. Oh, dexterity is terrible. Nope, hit points are way too low. 41 with 17 constitution. $109, but constitution was way too low. Just not getting lucky. Give us good decks. Okay. This isn't bad. We're going to take it. Choose Sonic modes. Yes. Let's see what we end up with. We can't do Sonic Blast against non-humanoids, unfortunately. So, I don't think it really matters. 3 defense modes. Tower of Iron Will, Thought Shield. We had another one assigned. Okay, so Lemonhead, ST. Let's see what discipline we got. Hopefully something useful. Astral Projection, Body Equilibrium. Domination, that's a good one. Okay. All right, this isn't bad. Okay, cool. We have a monk, fighter, cavalier, barbarian. So now we need some casters. So a druid will go with a barbarian and vice versa. So let's get a druid. Weapon proficiency. Let's do sling, scimitar, spear. Moody says, astral projection. Does any part of this adventure take place in the astral plane? No, it does not. I haven't implemented anything with that discipline. And yeah, the game doesn't have anything. I might try to add something in the future with that. I have to think creatively. Like in a way, you could potentially use that to kind of blank out. Yeah, I need to get creative with it. Hmm. 38 hit points, darn it. That would have been cool, but Dexterity's terrible. Dexterity is important for druids because best armor they could have is like leather and wooden shields. So we got psionics with body weaponry. That'd be cool. Very unlikely. No, we'll keep it. All right, let's do, let's see, who is next? Who chatted next? Moody did. Moody's the druid. All right. We got one more. Hmm. Could do another druid, actually. Could be interesting. I'd like to get another magic user or illusionist, but Barbarian's not going to like them for a while. Won't be able to have them added, so I'm not going to do that. Could go for another psionic and do something crazy. We could do like a cleric psionic. That'd be weird. Let's try it. Even weirder would be like an assassin psionic. That would be really weird. I'm gonna go with cleric. Most important are wisdom, dexterity. 95. It'd be really cool to get it over 100 so we could Sonic Blast. Eighteen's too low. This is our last character though, which is cool. It's gonna be really interesting seeing domination used by a barbarian. And then the other, the fighter, can heal, I think, with cell adjustment. Yeah, this will be really interesting. Wisdom was low. We need at least 15 or I think 16. Not sure which one to get the experience point bonus. But I don't get the bonus spells. I'm not that worried. Although it would be cool. If we can get over 100 Sonic, I would accept it. No. Gosh, no, I can't do it. That dex is just terrible. All right. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's not great. I'll just take it. We'll see what Sonic disciplines we get. If we get a good one, we'll keep it. All right, definitely Sonic Blast. And so, who was the last person to chat? I think it might be Boat Ladder. All right, let's see what disciplines he has. I don't think I've implemented any of those. Let me check about molecular rearrangement. I don't think I did. No. So that's pretty useless. Let's see, cleric. $33, way too low. Nope. 61, 79. Wisdom's too low. $130, but wisdom was low. 79. Hit points. Can't do it. No, dexterity's terrible. Onyx would do great in pools of darkness where you can't take your magic weapons with you. You had body weaponry. And you were high level. You'd have like a +3 weapon. All right, we're keeping this. Hit points are low, but dexterity 18, wisdom 18. Hopefully we'll get a good discipline. Boat, ladder. Body equilibrium, body control, invisibility. That's a cool one. Nice. All right, we got our party. Let's get our gear, and then we'll probably... Well, maybe we'll do one fight. Just fight some of the bar patrons. Like I said, I don't want to do too much until I have the economy 100% implemented. Which hopefully will be by the next stream. Save. Okay, Jimmy, what do you specialize with? Oh, this is the monk. Also, halberd, spear, and light crossbow. Halberd, spear, light crossbow. So remember, we have item damage enabled. So having spare equipment can be a good deal. We have 19 movement on the monk. I also don't want to buy some chests to help protect our stuff. All right, bow, longsword. Let's keep a couple of them in case one gets destroyed. What else did he specialize with? Longbow, flask of oil, and flail. Oh, and hand axe. Let's get him abandoned mail. I may not do a wield here. I might think about it because that does impact our speed factor. And we won't be able to go quicker that way. Cavalier broadsword. That's easy. Sword. Let's get 2 in case one gets damaged. And do you have any ranged weapon? Javelins and a short bow. We could do a lance too, but javelins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Short bow. Okay. I like it. Says Tam. Wait. Okay, he's the barbarian. Heavy crossbow, mace, hammer, Becte Corbin, hand axe. Let's have him dual wield. Let's do a mace, hand axe. Buy a Becte Corbin for heavier armor. Mace. Get a couple of those, couple hand axes. Heavy crossbow. And we want leather on him. So he can get his dexterity bonus. His armor class, yeah, is 2. That's good. With the leather. And then Moody. Scimitar, spear, and sling. Get some leather. Wooden shield. And bow ladder. Flail, hammer, staff sling. -1, okay. Alter order. We do not want Jimmy up front. We're going to put him here. Place. Barbarian up front, then the Cavalier, then the Fighter. I like it. Let's go do a fight, and then we'll be done. Memorize. We only have the Cleric and the Druid to memorize. One, two, three. We're going to remember, and we're going to do an auto cast on aid. We got a 4th level spell already. Holy moly. Animal summoning. Summon insects. Hold animal. Cure light wounds. Charm person. Fairy fire. So we're going to say remember and remember. And now we're going to track, cast aid on Jimmy, boat ladder, and bow. And then we're going to say done. Save. Okay, we'll do one fight here. I gotta adjust the rest of the icons too. Jimmy the Monk, let's have you delay. Moody animal summoning. Man, this has a long range. Wild boar. All right, psionic time. So this one has invisibility we can use in combat. Let me look. We do have enough. Let's do a sonic blast. Confused one of them, two of them. Okay. What do you have? Domination. Let's use a domination. Let's see how this works. He's under control for 21 rounds. And Bo has cell adjustment. He can do Sonic Blast too, but yeah, why not? Confused. Enraged. Okay, so this is the one we just did Psionic Domination on. So we get to attack with them. Ah, stunned. Punched him and stunned him. Okay, we used up all of our Sonic on that guy. Confused. Our patron goes berserk. Jimmy punches him down. Ladder. Attack ally, that guy turned. Caused a lot of confusion. Cell adjustment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is our healing. Nobody's injured though. Worked pretty well. Caused a lot of chaos. Why is he so overloaded? Yeah, his strength's just not that high. Jimmy doing some stunning again. One item's destroyed. Hey, it was the first item destruction. Who did he hit though? I think he hit this bar patron and destroyed his armor or his shield. Way to go, Saz. 0 experience in items, okay, because there's nothing worth any money here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the enemy's item that got destroyed. We can check now. Yeah, he lost his armor, the bar patron. This guy's gonna leave us soon. It's not gonna last long. Yep, he left the party. He was under Psionic Dominion. We don't have to rest long to get these back. Look at that. You get like 24 in an hour or something. So you can get your Psionic ability back super quick. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, that's all we'll do for tonight. And then the next time we stream, hopefully I'll be done with the economy changes. So we get to experience that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.